Aisle Planner, how to send a message or an email to your guests, whether it's a save the date or a message in general regarding an update. You'll go into Aisle Planner right here on your dashboard page, which is the first thing you see when you log in. Then you're going to click on Guests tab right up here at the top. Once you get into the Guest tab, you'll see the entire guest list. Right here in the center, click on this drop down to make sure you're in the right event. So here we have the ceremony and reception in the same location, post-wedding brunch, engagement party, etc. I even have a planner test group that only has a couple of emails in it, so I could test the message before I sent it out to everyone. And also I create a wedding party list. It's not an actual event, it's just a list that we created just for the bridal party. So that way, if we want to send them private messages, we could. So make sure you're on the right one here and then go to messages. Now I've already sent a save the date. So once you click on messages, we're going to go into the test message that I sent. Everyone's already looked at it. They approved it. As you can see, I sent it 3 different times. Go down here, click on the message or copy the message that you want to send. Because again, we've already approved that. And you have to log in as the person that you want the message to come from. So I'm not going to personally send this message. I'm just doing this demo so our client can do the same thing when they log in. So that way the message is going to come from them versus myself. So we're going to send a new guest message. Click over here to the left. And you have a choice to either send an online RSVP where people can actually click on there and RSVP for the wedding, or a message in general. We're going to send a message in general. We're not ready to get online RSVPs, and you have to decide which list you want to send it to. So we're going to send it to the reception and the ceremony, which is all combined, and that's everybody. Your wedding party list, everyone's in there. Then click on new message. Put in the subject. Now you have a choice here if you want to send to all guests, confirm guests only, guests who have not responded, or out of town guests. Out of town guests is a different function where you can go into each person that you are inviting and click if they are an out of town guest. And this might be when you want to send a message about hotels or updates on a shuttle or something like that. But we're going to send this to all guests because we're not even sending an online RSVP. If it was later on down the road and we just wanted to send an email updating people hadn't responded yet, we'd send that. So your subject is, I'm going to put in 2 stars. And the reason for that is a lot of people, or not a lot, but most people, some people, will sort their emails by subject. And this asterisk actually comes before A. So put that in there and it shows up at the top of the guest list. Also, it'll get their attention as well. And then save the date. And 1, 2, 3. We are getting married. Exclamation mark. Now I'm going to paste the email that I copied, which is there. And this link, make sure you always put the HTTP or HTTPS colon and the 2 slashes or backslashes. Otherwise, it will not create a link. And so if you do that, when they see the message, it will have a link that they can just click on. And once you're ready to send that, click on I'm not a robot, and then send, and it goes out to everyone. Again, you have to do this from the person who you want the message to come from. If I sent it right now, then it's going to come from the wedding planner, and it may end up in somebody's spam box since they've never heard from me before, but you want it to come from the bride or the groom or whoever's sending it out. So log in from that account to make sure that it gets sent out.